And at this point in time, you have about 40 minutes. It's the final presentation if you are interested in 2 expandable bangles and 1 coil bracelet, all arriving together at a price of $49. If you're shocked, yes, even Amy from the brand was shocked, because we all know we've paid at least $20, $30, $40 in the past for Alex Ani bracelets. So to build a whole collection for a payment plan of $24.50 is quite unheard of out there in the world of retail. And here to tell us all about it, I'll go through the choices in just a second, is the global brand educator, Amy Medeiros. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you again.
Amy. Nice to see you.
So ironically, this is Amy's 5-year anniversary with the brand.
Yes.
And here you are at QVC educating us all.
It's a blessing. These types of things happen with this brand all the time.
Oh, it's so
all
nice
the
to
time.
hear.
Serendipity.
Well, I love it. I'm just going to quickly give you the choices so you can start shopping, since, like I said, we have 40 minutes and then the price expires. So if you're interested in silver colored jewelry, then you're going to want the silver tone. You're going to get 2 of the expandable charm bracelets, and we're going to teach you the meaning behind the infinity and teach you the meaning behind the feather. But also, don't be afraid to shop just for the pure color that the coil bracelet offers you, because that's why I picked mine. So if you're looking for like brighter blues, if you love lapis, you'll love the coil bracelet that the silver tone one offers. And this one is called Path of Life. Then the other option is the one that I'm obsessed with. This one is the Godspeed collection, all done in the golden colored, but it's really the turquoise and the purple coil bracelet that got my fashion eyeballs excited. But you know what? Since we only have about 40 minutes, Amy, I think we should start with Path of Life, because that one's a little bit more limited and a little bit more popular, and I don't want anyone to miss out. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to hold it in between Aim, because we like to point to things, and it's easier to do it if it's in between us.
Yeah.
So will you walk me through the meaning behind all the bracelets?
Yes. Let's start with Path of Life. Great place to start. That actually is a very typical starter charm for a lot of people. It's very custom to Alex and Ani. This symbol truly represents our life path. Right? Life is not a straight line from beginning to end, right? It's messy and twists and turns, unexpected events, and this symbol represents our willingness to kind of go with that ebb and flow of life. So the design represents those twists and turns, joined by the infinity symbol in the middle to represent the infinite nature of life. And then we've got 2 mirroring elements on both sides to represent dual energies that we are constantly balancing on our path of life, right? So your masculine, feminine energies, the positive and negative, your light and your dark energies that we're constantly encountering along our path, all encompassed within the meaning. And then paired with the feather, which represents truth, light, and virtue, is a nice reminder to stay true to yourself on your path of life and let your light shine. Because when you do so, your soul is light as a feather.
Oh, I love that.
I do too.
And then this is really what has me excited, because we all know the price of expandable bangles from Alex and Ani. Just for example, my first I know was $40. It was a gift, but I still know how much it was. It was $40. And then if you've ever looked at the price of a coil bracelet, you get more bang for your buck here, because it's filled with beads and wonderful, wonderful detail. Normally these alone are in the $40 price range. So to get all of these for $49, just again for the next 39 minutes, it's an incredible value. And this one has that beautiful blue glass to it.
Amy, the amazing thing about the wrap is that they're made from glass and metal beads, handcrafted.
Wow.
Handcrafted in Rhode Island. So they are literally made by hand.
Oh, and they're beautiful. And if you loved the expandables because they fit just about every wrist, you'll love the coil. Watch, I'm just able to kind of pull it right off. It's, again, a one size fits most. And if you don't like putting your jewelry on, because it's hard when it comes to bracelets to do a lobster or a spider ring, you just open it and you just kind of wrap it around your arm. So really easy to wear and really easy to gift, because you do not have to know the size. But I'm gonna remove that. So if it's okay with you, Miss Amy, can we go over the Godspeed combination that I'm wearing?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
So the Godspeed symbol represents, it's a blessing that you would bestow upon somebody embarking on a new journey. So breaking down the design of this piece, sure can. You've got 2 feathers, right, which feathers represent guidance from above. So that's a reminder that you're protected on your journey. It is squared. We have a square and a circle to represent masculine and feminine energies. And the 2 combined, see how the square and the circle are kind of on top of each other? That represents oneness. So a reminder that you're never alone on your path. So as you embark on a new journey, to feel that protection, to feel that you are still connected to a larger picture. We're never alone. So this is a really great symbol to send to somebody who is taking a scary step in something new, right? Because the new beginnings can be really scary, super exciting. But that's a really nice way to let somebody know that, you know, you're sending them off with protection and grace. As you can see on the back of this symbol, as you've got it, grace, journey, and blessing. It's a beautiful message for somebody really starting out something new.
And then this too will provide the feather that we talked about. Again, you're always your best when you are feather light and only thinking about the positive. And then I have to be honest, I love Alex and Ani. I wear silver jewelry, I wear gold jewelry. So for me, I totally decided which one I was wearing tonight because I was obsessed with the beauty that this particular coil bracelet provided. It's beautiful turquoise colored glass beads and a light purple, and then your rondelles are in there and your wonderful barrel shaped beads. I mean, that alone would want me, you know, would have me spending $40-some. So the fact that you get all of it for $49, but only for the next 35 minutes, it's incredible.
Absolutely. And to your point, I have a hard time making up my mind.
Which is why you do both?
I do both. I mix my metals. I do silver and gold together. You know, I'll choose my symbols. What do I want to empower me for the day? What's that reminder that I want to keep myself grounded in? Doesn't matter to me what the finish is.
Well, Aim, I'm going to put your brain to the test because I'm going to bring out this Alex and Ani box because it's the real deal Alex and Ani. And I cannot tell you the madness that this brand caused in the jewelry world, in the fashion world when they first started, and all the continued love that people share and feel for this brand. But they were the first and the first and the first and the first. You guys did so many firsts. So maybe we should start with the fact that you were really the ones who pioneered this whole, what do you mean I just slide it on and slide it off, and if you're an 8-inch wrist it fits, and if you're a 6.5-inch wrist it fits?
Absolutely. We're a progressive brand for a lot of reasons, the expandable concept being one of them. So if you pull the bangle apart, it's really large to fit over wider hands, right? But this is a brand about life. So anybody living life relates to Alex and Ani, including little children. They might wear it because the design is cute, right? Not so much for the deep meaning behind it, but nonetheless, they get really tiny.
That's awesome. And they're great for gifts because so many of us love the meaning and love the beauty. But then you're like, oh gosh, what size do I get? And what if I bomb and I fail? And then the whole gift is a disaster. That doesn't happen with Alex and Ani. But you guys also were the first to change the concept of the charm bracelet. So in the past, it was one bracelet, and then you bought 5, 10, 15, 20 different charms, and you had to try and get them on the bracelet, and then it made too much noise, and it was awkward to wear. Now our charms, you do one charm per bracelet just about, and then the whole point is to get more than one bracelet to tell your story.
Exactly. It's a stacking concept. You just said it. Tell your story, right? So again, what are you going through today? And what do you need? Do you need something to ground you in strength? Do you need love? Do you need healing? Do you need blessings? Like, what is the energy that is going to empower you wherever you are in your life path?
Yes.
For that day specifically, but just honoring where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. So it's a stacking concept, absolutely.
Well, and I love your brand too because I just don't do expensive jewelry. And I'd like to say it's because of where I am in my life now, but really I don't think that is the case. I think that if I ever win the lottery, I'm not going to do expensive jewelry because I'd rather buy more and not shell out hundreds of dollars for just one piece. And I told Katya earlier, I gotta get my makeup, I gotta get my clothes.
That's right.
So $49 is my kind of jewelry price, especially if you're getting 3 bracelets. But it's nice too because they are beautifully made, but out of recycled materials.
Yes.
Or metals, I should say.
Yes, this is a brand that's all about giving back, right? Has meaning. It's something everybody can benefit from. So giving back to our environment is super important. So these pieces are made from recycled copper and brass from local refineries in Rhode Island.
And you know what? There's this little signature card, and I feel like I should give it to you, Amy.
Okay.
Because you get them boxed. You actually get a bag, a cloth bag, that they would go in. So when you gift this to someone, or just, you know, if you're collecting, here's your Alex and Ani box. Here's a little cloth that they can store in, or you can even use to polish them. But then you also get a statement saying, yes, you just purchased the real deal.
So this is really cool because it's a sticker. There's a sticker on one side and our ethos statement on the other side. which is so authentic when it comes to this brand. Our ethos is so important to us, and every piece of it is something that we genuinely walk and talk.
Well, it's an incredible value. Let me go through everything that you get. Let me kind of stack them and build them back up as we dissected them so you could see them individually. But you are getting a set of 3. And actually, last show, Inspired Style, everybody seemed to want the silver tone, the Path of Life collection. But I'm glad we're starting here because this is the one that's very popular right now in our final presentation of our QVC 2 Big Deal. So if you're interested in Godspeed, which is again, all 3 of these bracelets coming home to you for $49, that's $17 each. If you do a per piece price off of that $49, I can tell you right now, Alex and Ani bracelets are not $17, especially if you're gonna get a bead covered coil bracelet. Those are usually always in the $40 price range alone. So often to get something that looks like this from Alex and Ani, you're spending 3 digits. We only for the next 30 minutes can offer you all 3 for $49 for 2 easy payments of $24.50. So will you walk me through Godspeed, the gold tone collection again?
Yes, so Godspeed, the symbol representing a blessing that you would give to somebody who's starting something new in their life, maybe moving away, starting a new job, anybody embarking on something new. It's a really nice way to send them off with a reminder that they're protected and to stay true to themselves on their journey. So as you can see, the back says journey, blessing, and grace.
I can't help but think about moms with their daughters who will be going off to school or
Yes.
moving out for the first time.
Yes.
Oh, Breeze 3 and I'm already crying.
It's true, it's true.
And then my favorite part of the whole collection, I mean, I love gold and silver jewelry, but oh, that coil bracelet.
I know.
It's not just the blue, it's the blue and the purple
It's
together that gets you.
The purple. I totally agree with you. They're gorgeous pastels, and they just pop with that gold. It gives it a nice touch.
And again, I'm telling you, go to Alex and Ani's website right now. Coil bracelets put you in the $40 price range. So to get all 3 and that bracelet, unbelievable value. And then everybody, regardless of Path of Life or Godspeed, gets the feather.
Yes, I love the feather. The feather representing truth, light, and virtue. So when you live your truth, your soul is light as a feather.
Oh, so pretty. Okay, then that's one option. But this is Path of Life. And yes, you could absolutely mix and match them if you want, because I've noticed Amy's done that and it looks wonderful. But you'll get the feather, so we just talked about that. But the coil bracelet with this one, it's that beautiful deep dark cobalt blue. It reminds me so much of lapis, if you love the color of lapis. But then we have to talk about the first bracelet in the trio because this is really where the story lies.
Yes, and we're known for our Path of Life symbol. We're known for that design representing life's messiness, the twists and turns, unexpected events, our willingness to go with that ebb and flow of life. So the infinity symbol in the middle representing the infinite nature of life, and the 2 mirroring elements on the side represent the dual energies that we constantly encounter throughout our path of life.
Well, and do you mind, Amy, while you're here, going through all the other tinier charms that
Yes.
people might not be aware of? Because you get 3 little charms on every bracelet as well as the big.
And they're actually very huge for our brand. These are our brand identity tags. There is a tag for everything that we as a brand represent. So you'll see the first one is a heart flag, right? Similar to the sticker. That represents that our pieces are crafted and made with love in America, specifically Rhode Island. Okay. So that's what that tag represents. This one representing the recycled element of the metals, recycled copper and brass from Rhode Island refineries. And then this tag represents positive energy. So that meaning, I said recycled copper and brass, right?
Yes.
Copper, we use copper for a reason. Actually, the other side of that tag shows the copper element. The reason being, copper is the conductor. It holds energy. So the fact that these...
flip over, I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. The fact that these pieces are handcrafted and made in
Amy
America...
can show us in her hand.
We maintain control of how they're manufactured. Oh, wait, this one doesn't have it. This one might. But we maintain control over how these pieces are made. So we know that the love that gets put into them is held in this. But also the energy that you're harnessing by wearing the pieces as they're meant to empower you, right? So no matter how you look at this brand overall, it's a very positive thing.
Okay, so you get so much with this collection. And whether it's a gift for someone or another piece for your collection, you can't go wrong stacking and building. So I just did the trio of Godspeed. Amy did